10 seconds remaining. Liquid's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Liquid's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
StarLadder.
Liquid's turn to
In
pick.
all of the qualifiers? Wow. I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to see if they're doing it again. I think they're giving away StarLadder Darks here. I think Kuro has got some different ideas on this
10
patch
seconds
than
remaining.
the majority of well, everyone else kind of. I'm surprised to see
5
people letting
seconds
that
remaining.
combination through. It's not often that you'll see the StarLadder let through in the first place, but on the other hand, a lot of people aren't willing to like grab this Darks here right away too.
Dire
So
team
we'll see. Do Finem want it that badly? It's the real question.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Oh, don't think they have played any. So there you go. Yeah, the Cupid Light Band's also pretty interesting. Not wanting to give that one up. I guess GH God, I could see him being very good at that hero if they give it to him. Just like one of those heroes that can really make a lot of plays and get a ton of money all around the map. But Vega, we're banning Coddle up against Liquid too, so. Yeah, he's a pretty nice counter up against the StarLadder too. Just you might be able to grab him if he's blinking and you have vision on him. You can precast your lift, and suddenly what looks like an easy kill for StarLadder can turn rather disastrous. So Finem dipping into a pretty deep reserve time here. It's understandable. They do have an opener StarLadder, and it's a lot of tough choices right now. Lifestealer might be a little bit tempting. They're going to go for the Witch Doctor. Classic counter to the IO Rubik, and they're just not sure where they want to go with the StarLadder draft at this point. They don't want to determine their whole lineup right from the bat, and now this gives a chance for Liquid to say, okay, do we not want to give them Lifestealer? Do we not want to give them Darkseer? Are we just guaranteeing we're going to use both of those bands? And then there's still plenty of other options. I mean, there could be Shadow Fiends coming up for Finem if they want to run into that sort of a minus armor strategy. So they're certainly not stuck in any place, and they'll just eliminate another one of those kind of classic anti-IO heroes in the Slark.
This makes a lot of sense. Madara also plays it incredibly well, and I think that this is sort of one of the big questions. You have the Ember Spirit, a couple of those others like strong, incredibly strong heroes of this patch, and then the Lifestealer is also going to be taken out. So not going to have to deal with that big Infest Bomb play, but nonetheless, StarLadder has been around and been able to do a lot of damage even without the Lifestealer.
Yeah, now position 1's left. We still have our Luna.
10 seconds remaining.
Kind of an unusual IO pairing, but not the most rare one. We do see it from time to time. We also have the Ursa, who's still in. Probably not going to see the core picked up here quite yet for Liquid. Maybe just, well, I guess not the one or the two. Probably just going to be some sort of an off-lane hero here. They could. Oh yeah, that Bat Rider went really nice with the IO for mind control.
Hmm.
And Sand King's gone.
Underlord, he's gone too.
Yeah, so the Faceless Void we had didn't work out for them. It was a little bit unusual. They still have the Enigma, which works okay with IO as well. And it's actually going to be the Beastmaster. So global presence, the Hawk, good scouting for the... this is a little more old school, but again, we talked about Beastmaster not appearing too much, but it was Liquid who brought him out the other day, and it worked very nicely.
Man, I feel like Team Liquid here, you take like a lone druid and a tinker, this match is going to be so hard. There's something like that where you can have people that are TPing in on the Hawk, and then you also have that just like raw push presence that you end up getting. Because right now, like Overcharge and Beastmaster Aura, there's a ton of attack speed going on. So they could go for any of those like high attack speed heroes, then maybe something else for a bit more control later on down the line. But add Finem, they're going to take the Timber Saw. They're incredibly strong hero. Do you like this more as like a position 3 hero, taking Skylark with it and maybe running him down towards the bottom lane?
Reserve time.
Yeah, I think that's the... Well, it's possible, I guess. It could end up being Slider in the position 3 now, too. And then just sending this Timber Saw either into the mid or the safe lane. So it's an open pick. It's nice in a lot of ways in this game, though. It's going to help burst down the IO quicker. They don't have the most control. IO not offering any Rubik just for the telekinesis, although he can get some decent steals from Timber. But the reactive armor very handy against someone like Beastmaster. If he gets into those Necros, just those right clicks being reduced every single time with all that armor that you've got going on. He might have to worry about mana burn if he gets stunned long enough. We'll see if Liquid are going to look towards a little bit more control coming up from their mid and their safe lane here. So we don't get another running amok Timber Saw like Ace had earlier today for Cloud9.
Necrophos.
Dire team pick.
It's certainly possible. Send a mid. I kind of like the idea of something a little bit more mobile, though.
Legion Commander.
And we'll get our Legion Commander here, though. So that's probably going to be Skylark's hero. And that should put Slider in position 4. Timber Saw either in the 2 or the 1. And IO Necrophos, nice little combination again. This used to be used a couple different times back when Necro was more of a niche pick. It's a little bit more common these days.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
Yeah,
remaining.
double heal, just that whole idea. It's a lot of synergy between the two heroes. You know, you Death Policy, you heal yourself, which then heals the IO, which then heals you again. It's the same idea with all the mechs and everything like that. You build up maybe Greaves or just the mechanism on the Necrophos. Your IO gets an urn, ridiculous amounts of sustain. And so, yeah, we could see a heavy push lineup with the Shadow Fiend if they want to go that route.
Ten seconds remaining.
I'd have a hard time deciding if I want to ban
5 seconds
SF or Invoker, probably. I think the Invoker could still be pretty strong here, even though it leaves him with a somewhat awkward IO pairing of just the Necrophos. You don't really get that big right clicker. Maybe it would make BKBs a little bit too strong, too. And they'll just get rid of the... yeah, that's right. Get rid of the Shadow. To help deal with any sort of immunity that could come out here from Finem. So, final pick.
10 seconds
The
remaining.
Jug is still in there if they want to send a Thug, but nope.
Liquid's turn
Okay.
to pick.
Thug Hero OD. It's not going to be a Jakiro.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Tiny, but I'm down.
Reserve time.
It's could run into some trouble against the Timber, but just because he's pretty beefy. Witch Doctor's okay, and now they actually do go back for the Morphling. So that would be my guess. Well, actually, Matumba Man's also a pretty notorious morphling, so we have seen plenty of Matumba Necrophos, but I keep seeing him streaming it, I guess I should say, and then we had the game just earlier, so we'll see where they want to go.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Young Guns, possibility. See how it goes.
I like it. Get some storyline action going now. All we need is that anime intro scene, and we'll be all set. But
Yeah,
sadly, we don't get those in Captain's Mode. Come on, guys.
It is
Valve.
Madara. Isn't that an anime thing? What's
Yes,
pasta
yes.
that's like
How no one can even touch.
one can even touch
Madara.
him? Oh my god, I'm gonna pull that out at some point in this cast, so just know it. Lovely Mr. Timbersaw. Ward's placed down as well. How do you feel about this opening lanes here?
It looks pretty standard. I don't think we're getting any surprises. Everyone's on the hero you'd expect. I guess, well, other than the fact, well, no, yeah, this is what we expected. It is Matumba Man going on that Necro. Seems to be, again, he's been spamming it. He just played it last game, so he'll stick with it. A Miracle, they will send Miracle mid versus the OD. Okay, so we can just play around that. Maybe just going to have the IO paying quite a bit of attention there, too. And GH handed a Tango. Tell him to get that bottle. This should be okay. Yeah.
Maybe next time they'll get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably needed the Thug lead there, but the range on Astral's pretty itsy bitsy early on.
That is tiny. It's not really going to be able to catch a whole heck of a lot of people. And it looks like Liquid are going to be able to maybe steal this other bounty rune over here. GH would love to pick it up. Pro playing the Rubik is going to run into some issues as Skylark heads over this direction. And a couple punches in the face, and Skylark is actually going to have to run away from this one. So we'll be kept away from maybe even the first creep wave here. Let's see.
I'll make the way back down there, and maybe next time. Courier's going around.
He's
He did
playing
just pick
Bounty
up
Hunter.
that rune too, so. Did you forget what hero he's on? Is that what happened there?
Yeah.
Finding that early IO bottle would have been pretty sick, but they'll just run into each other.
Trade a couple hits. Kuro's over as well to deal some damage. Yeah, good recognition by Liquid to realize that that could have been happening. Didn't have eyes on StarLadder, saw he had boots first. And, well, they're actually out of here in a way. Well, oh man's taking a good amount of harassment early on. A good start for Spartan and Skylark.
Yeah, top lane, Finem getting a nice matchup for themselves. They just send Madara top and bring the supports down bottom as Timbersaw pretty good against 1v1ing anyone. It's kind of the new Batrider. Well, I wouldn't say the new Batrider. He's just as good as Batrider, but Batrider tends to be ignored these days with the shrines and whatnot. People going for maybe some stronger offlaners. They really want like a strong dual lane when they have Batrider now instead of being able to just always throw him solo safe and stuff.
Oh, mid lane, the relocate, or not the relocate, just the walk-in. GH and Miracle able to find the kill onto the OD. First blood, that is huge.
Miracle's just playing max agi mid, knowing that there's no real threat from the OD as long as his IO back him up, give him that boosted movement speed. Not the most common, and right again, just immediately aggressive, knowing that Thug can't really trade efficiently with the GH being able to come and heal him up. So GH does this ridiculous thing. He already has it stacked once. Ice Frog, I hope you're watching. Please. It's really dumb. Luckily, maybe next time I'll come over here and leech some of the experience.
This is great. He'll be able to get a good amount off of this. And with the bottle there as well, it's everything that you could want. A ton of experience. And for anybody that doesn't understand what's happening right here, GH is just going to be able to keep on farming out this camp and get a good amount of experience from it. But made up for the fact that maybe next time is here also.
It's actually so dumb. Oh, alas. Dota 2.
I'll take that.
Well,
I mean, at least give the dire one. I don't know. But either way. One of a massive deal is back mid. GH reappears to bottle up top rune. All for him. Been sitting over 35 full seconds. And Miracle once again can just trade right into Thug. So rough game here for Thug. He is down there. About 500 gold already behind. And Miracle again aggressive.
Oh no, they got him. Overcharge as well. Miracle is going to take some damage, but with the regen rune, it's not going to stop. GH can, well, actually, that is one thing, is that your regen rune will still be broken by creeps now, which is the weird little interaction that I found out when I died as a storm spirit. So, little point out there for you guys.
Got you covered, guys.
Yeah.
Saving your games. One tidbit at a time.
ImbaMan? Well, they aren't going to be able to find a kill on here, and I think that this would be a really tough one for them with Ghost Shroud and all the heals that Liquid has. ImbaMan should be safe.
I'm looking forward to see how this game works out for him. Last game, it felt kind of odd just because we haven't seen the hero too much in competitive games, so it's difficult to gauge exactly how teams want to try and rotate and how different teams may use him. But Matumba was just like a farm sponge. He just walked to where there was the leaking farm and he just sat there and ate it up. And no one really did anything to him. He didn't really do anything to anyone else. And he just got gold. It was kind of great. So we'll see if something similar happens this game, or maybe they want to be a little bit more aggressive and try and use like roars and sights and get active early.
Ooh. Kuro trying to chase down maybe next time as well. And aren't going to be able to do it. He will pick up a haster in here, and well, they might have a chance now to try and do something to Miracle. I think this was spotted, but they would need to set it up with an Astral first. Unfortunately, Thug still only level 1 on that imprisonment. It's going to be tough to get the setup.
Oh, again. No big deal down bottom. They put in all this pressure and everything, but ImbaMan's just kind of fine. I guess he's a little bit behind the Legion, so it's not too bad. And, well, speaking of Skylark, game like this, he's got that position for StarLadder, but maybe next time not having that rather aggressive start that you like to have. Doesn't really have a good lane to run into. He has found mind control in the jungle thanks to his creeps. Just kind of looks like he's trying to do a double stack and like try and grab both waves or something.
Somehow they're going to be able to get out of there on both sides of the battle. As I find the kill, and 2 members of Finem back out and away. So a lot of pressure being applied early by Team Liquid. The plus side is you do have Madara up here, who's 32 CS. Another jump in, and the imprisonment save this time for Thug means that they won't be able to find the kill on him.
Yeah, Madara has that total free farm. Mind Control's just trying to work his way through that jungle. He's got the double bore action happening now. And just come back to his tower and try and save a little bit of damage off of it.
Yep.
Bottom lane? I'm seeing Skylark having a rough time here. This really needs to go well. He needs to get some gold going. They need some gold onto maybe next time, because accelerating this duel from Legion Commander, trying to get a couple damage stacks on top, seems like it's going to be a rough go. They're going to have relocate saves coming through by the time Skylark has anyone to assist, really. On top lane, Timber dead. Wow.
A quick little jump there. GH has actually been on ball this whole game, and this all came off the back of, you know, a movement down here from bottom. Spartan, as well as maybe next time, wanting to find a kill on ImbaMan. They are finally going to go for it, and they get the stun, follow up with the crush, and they aren't going to be able to do it. Look at how much regen this guy gets. 1 point in Ghost Shroud, and suddenly with the 3 points in Death Pulse, he's fine.
Yeah, the magic wand helping out there too, and now they turn it.
Yeah, the ball's on top of Skylark, trying to run him down. They do have another Death Pulse in just a couple of seconds here, but hanging out for the moment. They can't quite run him down.
Yeah, they also already used the shrine just a moment ago. Okay, well, Liquid looking good from that roar top to get themselves a kill onto Madara. Slow him down. And now it's only going to be another 25 seconds till that'll be up. Io, level 5 for GH. Even finding Thug in the jungle here too, so probably gonna look for maybe like a roar into a relocate scythe, I would guess. It should be pretty dope play.
Dara, they're all alone right now, needs to be careful. They should be able to find this kill. He only has brown boots. Can he get like a deny somewhere or something? He's just gonna keep on running out. Mind control finally brought down. So, well, a bit too far out there.
Alright, space. Kuro is getting a lot of experience up top. A little bit of gold too as he's farming up these waves. And him and GH now both on their way to level 6. Perhaps then we'll get a little bit of action. Still, Skylark wandering. No duels.
Oh, Kuro? They are going to be able to get the lift back. He's dropping real low to this Malithus, though, and looks like he is going to be able to escape there, just barely. One more tick and it would have been his death.
They're very close, even with that fountain regen.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh. 8 minutes into it now, Mopax. It looks and definitely feels like a heavy liquid favored laning stage, but how is it that Finem sort of take the next couple of minutes to pull themselves back up and ahead?
It's really all about Skylark. I still don't think it's going to be too easy, because maybe next time still doesn't have much, but maybe he can make the big plays. You might want the amplified damage and mind control with that roar.
Nice. The boar slow as well to make sure that they had eyes on him. There's going to be the Reaper Scythe coming out, and they managed to find the kill.
Man,
Nicely
he's
done.
so rich now. Like, he had just gotten his Midas delivered. He'd already farmed once with it. Then he just goes over and roars a Legion Commander, and suddenly he has almost 500 gold.
This is nuts. Is this the new build for Beastmaster, or is this just based off of how the game flow went that he ended up picking up the Midas?
Yeah, I would say it's mostly just this game. At least certainly in a situation like this, like he just got forced in the jungle. He couldn't really compete, so there was no reason to buy items to lane or fight up against someone and deny farm from like an enemy carry, because he knew he just couldn't. Like, you can't do anything up against a Timbersaw, so you just maximize yourself instead. Goes towards this Midas, and actually, I haven't even seen his talents. See, cool talents. Experience, respawn.
Wild Axis damage or 120 damage.
Plus
It's pretty
135.
underwhelming.
Yeah, it's pretty. Well, the 120 damage is kind of sick with your aura, at least.
Yeah, kind of unique. Definitely.
I bet it wasn't like a level 20. Come on, Ice Ball, cut the guy out.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah. Well, man, free to push down the tower. I feel like Finem are just saying, just do whatever you want, just don't kill us. Like, they can't find a kill on him. Meanwhile, bottom, their top, Kuro is going to get pulled back in, and they managed to find that kill. Spartan, the one who picks it up. So a little bit of a boon to him as he picks up his arcane boots.
And well, Madara getting work done then. Skylark's still, I guess, gonna just wait for the Blink Dagger instead, seeing as how we're still not level 6 here on maybe next time. Maybe next time hit 6, they might be tempted to just smoke and try and find a duel that way, but without that being there, and without any really good initiation, then they'll just have to wait for the Blink Dagger, and hopefully by the time Skylark has it, then they will have at least the amplified damage, Corrosive Haze on maybe next time. Liquid just keep up there a little bit of push. We'll see what Mind Control wants to opt in towards next. Could just pick up some upgraded boots if he wants. Could just go straight into the Necro books. Seems to be the most likely. Or could feel like they need a little bit of initiation to help out these relocate ganks. And maybe we'll see like a Necro book 1 into a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, I mean, he can really kind of do whatever he wants. It's whatever the team is sort of feeling like they want to try and accomplish. But movement
like
in, maybe next time immediately takes off the roar. So we'll be able to live through that, but the relocate forward, they wanted to try and get that kill on maybe next time. They will be able to at least secure the tower. There is a big wraparound right now from Finem, though.
Oh, my dumb man, he's going to buy his Midas. The question is, can he find a creep before he goes down?
Oh, Spartan, they find him. They're stunned, coming out, maybe. They throw it as of yet. Matuma Man might just get out of here if he's not careful. All right, no, they have the duel. That's going to come out, and this should be some duel victory going the way of Skylark.
Nice little wraparound mid lane.
Ooh, Sanity's Eclipse down as well. Miracle not going to get gone on, though. Still just got so much regen coming in from GH here.
Yeah, he actually has a gross amount of agility, too. Still just thinking 540 HP. Living on the edge.
Yeah. And this is the thing. You push your hero to the limits. You try and see just how far he can make it go. And do that, you end up coming out ahead. He's currently almost even with the Timbersaw now. Gotten a couple of those solo kills in lane, but it's worth noting OD is he's a hero who can catch back up through these fights.
Yeah, for sure. Group up plays too. Used to the aura. They have the Bloodstone now on Timber, so probably gonna look to get aggressive once again here. And maybe next time. So close to 6. Almost there, as well as Skylark heading on in towards that Blink Dagger. So the double Midases, they'll see if they can punch these on the side looking, and it looks like Mind Control, he has queued up the Blink at this point. I usually see it skipped over, but looking at their lineup, you can kind of understand how they're missing that little bit of reach right now, and maybe just hopping on over and stopping that Legion Commander from purging whoever they want to roar, especially because she'll generally be in the backlines now, could be very helpful. And yeah,
Super dead. Yeah, they find him, and this TP needs to be canceled by Spartan. They're actually going to bring in everybody. They have all the vision in the world right now, Liquid do, and they're just going to go into Mind Control. Meanwhile, Skylark goes for the duel victory, but it's not going to be nearly funnily enough, because guess what? He went into Ghost Shroud for Spartan in
Winner.
trouble. It's all gone wrong, but they have been able to find one. Miracle dropped low. Can they actually finish him off? I don't think it's going to happen. He's just too damn big. And the TP away. 3 dead for Finem. They managed to take the IO and the Beastmaster. It doesn't feel nearly worth it.
That's what you call extra Midas value. Yeah, you're getting this boosted flat attack damage from winning duels as Necrophos. So your attack speed is doubly effective. Excellent. Good work, Matamba man. Getting shit done. I like it.
It was one of those moments that it feels like that Liquid are starting to get a snowball rolling, and 3,000 gold lead already.
And oh, my control, he already queued off it. He's like, yeah, that went pretty well, actually. I'm just gonna go for a Vlad's. Takes off the blink, and he's good. That's pretty funny.
Jeez.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
All right, well, good stuff. Yeah, that actually could have went a lot worse, I think, for Finem, because as you pointed out, there was complete vision. So they were just able to go like, okay, kill this guy, this guy, this guy, and everyone focus him all at once, because that omnipresent vision Spartan. Bye-bye. Good relocate.
They spotted Matamba Man, or Matamba Man spotted the Witch Doctor just heading out that direction, walked uphill and right into him. There's just nothing that he could do to stop it. And with this lineup that you've got, the pressure constantly coming in, like Finem sort of have to go for the split push game, but you're split pushing now against an IO who is going to be able to facilitate these ganks coming in so easily, particularly with Beastmaster able to just walk around and roar people up. This is going to be a very hard game for Finem to recover from.
Skylark did get the last hit on the tower too, so he will have Blink Dagger. They might be able to pick something up from the shrine here if he TPs there and works with his team. And he'll actually go to the tier 3. They're going to try something here though. There's no relocate.
Oh, nice lift there by Kuro. Stopping maybe next time from going in. He ends up getting roared, jumped through immediately onto Miracle. Miracle is actually just going to back up and away. A ton of damage coming out from Madara. I don't think it's going to be enough as of yet. They will be able to run down My Control, trying to get him out. And, well, unfortunately, it wasn't going to happen. Did they get the duel from that?
No, they didn't
end up dueling.
They didn't go for it. They might blink at GH though. Nice.
Oh, okay. Nice little play here. It's the Chakram coming through. They don't get the victory, but Miracle is here, tries to bring down Skylark. That is going to be a kill. They won't be able to take him down, but they might be able to bring down Matamba Man. At the end of the day, this is going to end up looking great for Finem. Really solid team fight.
Yeah, position they were in, I think they'll certainly take it. Little unfortunately couldn't get any dual damage, but at least in the fight recap we get, which doesn't have everything, things look pretty good. Kind of add to them. They hold their tower, they push them back, reassert control over their jungle. A lot of wards in here too, helping out during these engagements, and putting a fresh one down over by that bounty rune too.
Yeah, a lot of wards from both teams actually. You can tell the vision is kind of on both sides, just all over this jungle. Although it looks like you also have one there in the lane for the side of Team Liquid.
I really like this ward here from Liquid inside the jungle. It's in a spot where if you were to sentry that high ground, it's not going to be caught. And it gives you access like up this way, this way, this way, and people tend to deward their shrine a lot too, and you don't really run that risk either. Kuro, dueled.
No way to save him there.
No.
Skylark starting to build up that damage.
This ward did not save him. Just hyping up that ward, guys. You know, cast a curse on the ward. It never ends. But at least they don't have the best roaching lineup, and there's a tier 1 mid too, so there's no real risk these days. You know, back in the olden days of Dota, that could have just been a Roche if you kill someone right next to him, but Roche is in a new spot now. He's up north. He's got some shrines next to him you can TP to.
I will mention that it's 16 minutes in, and Miracle does have a Lincoln Sphere already, so going back for the Dragonlance next, it feels like he wants to get very aggressive in this game and just try and, you know, go balls to the wall with right-click build, as the smoke is not going to be able to find anybody, but they could go into Roche themselves conceivably. All right. Mind control to the tank while Miracle does a lot of damage. That's 230 damage a pop. Finem won't find anybody in the jungle as of yet.
GH just scouting with balls here too. Oh, need to pull them back in though. Oh, they found him.
Oh god, they got him. Yeah, Skylark. Oh,
hey!
Relocate out, what?
He must have already said
Oh
it.
man, nicely done. So they're not going to kill off the IO. They're going to get Roshan. Oh wow. Tough to see that stuff there as Miracle takes a good bit of damage. If they could break him down here, this would be a huge play. As is going to actually get caught now by the cast. They get the lift up by the Rubik. A good amount of damage going down onto Kuro. They are going to be able to find that kill as well. So 2 already down for Liquid, taking down GH next, and he is dead. Miracle, meanwhile, will escape on the other side. Not a comfortable feeling right now. Even if you do have the Aegis, you need to be able to win the team fights after the fact.
Yeah, great prioritization by Finem too. Just kind of ignoring Miracle anyway. He's got the Aegis, just kill everyone else. And despite GH's great escape, not going to end up being enough. As and knowing that he had relocated out of there, probably fully aware that he wasn't going to be in the pit. Well, I guess I could have just seen on the minimap too that he had gone back to the fountain. And they just pressure on in there without their big sustain and missing a lot of their big heal bomb from Neko. Speaking of which, the more dangerous build from Matama Man here, as he did go for that Midas, but he didn't go back for a mech either. He went right back in towards an Aghanim Scepter. So the mechanism does still need to come out here from GH.
Oh god, and Kuro gonna be in trouble. Matumba also going to get caught by that cask. The one bounce to it at the very least, and we'll see if they're gonna be able to run them down. No Blink Dagger as of yet on StarLadder, still 40 gold away.
Yeah, that hurts.
Great timing to get it. At Finem looking quite strong, and I mean, they're not really going to be forced back here either. I guess that they might need to respond to Miracle, who's going to be able to get this tower regardless. So they trade tier 2s apiece, and Madara trying to man up against Miracle might be able to bring him down. There's still a lot of agi here. The relocate coming in. They want to try and find this kill on Madara. Get it. He is out and away.
Equally annoyingly tanky heroes square off while their allies try and do something about it.
Oh
wow.
Do they know Miracle is up here? That wouldn't matter anyways. I don't think that they can kill him.
Well, back we go. With more farming action here. So, Liquid pressured in once again here. Not getting too much done with the Aegis quite yet. And well, we will have our Aghanim Scepter now done for our Necrophos. So next relocate should be rather formidable. Blink Dagger is also available for purchase here from Mind Control. Is the Beastmaster still like not buying Necro in this patch? That item must be dead.
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of sad, isn't it? Gonna do.
I think this makes a lot of sense for his game, though. Just like the general 5-man they're doing, the Vlad's is just too valuable. The Necro, it has a very long cooldown, is one thing about that item.
Yeah.
And if you're going to use it to like blink roar and kill someone using Necros, well, you can just like use the spells that your teammates have, and you can just buff everyone's right clicks with a Vlad's anyway. So you're going to get more value out of a Vlad's than even like a Necro 3 or something in that sense.
Yeah. And I guess that also now it does sort of leave open a scary point in time where like they have the Midases, but I don't know if their like team fight going late is that great compared to what Finem have. There's going to be a roar down here onto Thug. Needs to be carried. He's just super dead. Well, maybe next time goes in for the he can save somebody. Not going to end up happening. He is just going to end up going down as well. Save your buddy syndrome. Not working out this time. There is going to be a replicate away. Oh, good piece of the Shadow Amulet right there. And they'll be able to escape.
Yeah, Kuro almost gets him with the Stolen Crush, but he will get it here. So, super valuable Glimmercloak game again here. No surprise that we'll be getting that. Witch Doctor, already a hero that loves to have it for the channeling ulti, but we all know how great it is up against the Necrophos. But it's not there yet. Much, man, Finem, they've been like 40 gold shy, and then this time just a little bit shy here again on this Glimmer Cave. 2 items, the Blink Dagger or this Glimmer could have really turned around in these past couple engagements, but it's Liquid to take the win on this one.
Oh.
Scary 5-man, still Aegis. Miracle probably looking to burn this soon. He has 1 minute left.
Part of the reason why he's been able to play so aggressive is because of that. And we'll have the E-Blade up shortly. Take a look at how long that Roche respawn time is, but it's starting to feel very much like Finem are getting holed up in their base. They lost most of the map control possible. Meanwhile, you take a look at what Liquid have to show, and they have all of these wards up here on the high ground. Look like they're going to be able to get 1 D ward. But the Hawk Vision also working quite well.
Yeah, the counter vision, at least in Finem sense, will just be tagging people up with corrosive haze as much as they can. So Matoma Man, they'll have a good idea as what he's up to for a while. Chilling around mid. Difficult dual target now in the Necrophos. Difficult dual target in the Lincolns here for our Morphling. They have to go for like a Blink, Crush, Corrosive, which will then get procced and then go for the duel from there. So that just makes Miracle even harder to bring down though. Even if they can get him into the duel. Reducing his armor was pretty handy in killing him, so numerous heroes can be required to make this whole pattern work out here from Finem, but they're going to go for a smoke. No sightings of the courier. There is a Hawk moving up this way. It looks like Finem have spotted it with their Observer Sentry combo. I think they saw it passing through there.
Oh, and this would be a great pickoff if they could find it. Looks like Kuro might be the one that they end up finding first. Jumping in, maybe, possibly. He finds one. Oh, he's not going to get Matumba, though, it looks like. They only get... maybe next time, or rather Kuroki. But
ouch. That's a 7,600 gold difference in terms of net worth that you're killing, so Liquid ecstatic right now.
Yeah. Kuroki is, he's not very rich right now.
That's a pretty awful coin flip for Finem. I guess that's what happens. You win the pre-game coin flips, you get first pick, but then you end up killing Rubik instead of the Necrophos, so that's just life sometimes.
They break the Lincolns for Miracle, don't end up going in for the Crush as of yet. Know where the rest of Liquid was, so probably a good choice not to dive too deep for that one. But feeling like Blade Mail might end up making the difference if she does happen to find the dual victory onto either Matumba Man or, honestly, Miracle. That's a lot of damage. Clearly Matumba Man, like... He has 160 damage with that talent upgrade now, so it's not insignificant, and he doesn't have like the highest armor in the world compared to the 32 of Morphling currently.
Yeah, also still under 1k HP though.
Right.
But, with the, I mean, that only really applies for the Timbersaw.
Yeah. Well, mind control now. Gonna push out each of these lanes, picks up the Boots of Travel, still no Necro Books in sight. You still go back for it at some point, right? Like, you're just not gonna rush it in this game, but I can't imagine you wouldn't pick up Necro Book.
I mean, is it that valuable at this point? 24 minutes in, you'd be investing so much into just the Necro ones. The build-up doesn't help you like it tends to, at least in the earlier parts in the game. It's
maybe Lotus then or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, those kind of items are more likely, like Lotuses and even a BKB or something.
Oh, yep, there's relocated in Thug, gone in an instant. And Rubik also able to steal away the Astral, as they have found another, but Madara comes in, he wants to battle. Odie is coming back into this one, TPing in to try and take the fight, but they're not going to be able to do it. Miracle might end up going down himself. Is this going to be a dieback? Goes for the self-Astral. That would have been pretty sick, but Miracle relocates out. Scary moment right there for Finem.
Yeah, they do want to at least find something here as they see Matumba Man with that amplified damage.
Oh, nicely done here. Blink forward, duel is down. You have the rest of the side of Liquid showing up though, and Dara trying to get this kill. I don't know if it's gonna happen. They throw out the Reaper Sight, able to take down maybe next time. Thug is here and has Insanity's Eclipse, but guess what? So is Miracle. And okay, all right, nice play there. Able to get the self-Astral. Skylark is gonna go down now. Oh, wow. This is really, really bad. Thug, if he goes down now, a dieback, monster kill streak for Miracle. Wow.
I mean, they don't have a Diffusal Blade hero. They have nothing to deal with this.
Yeah.
And if Matumba can ever get it off, no hope. Instant turnaround. So much of their damage is physical, actually. Like, you say that, you know, the armor, it really does impact everyone on their team. I guess not so much the OD, and then the Timbersaw is the big one who it doesn't affect, but Witch Doctor, StarLadder, Legion Commanders, just so much physical damage, just stack and stack and stack, and Miracle's fine with it. And then Matumba Man also finding material for Mo.
Okay, hello Lotus Orb. They're gonna shoot it all back at each other. Madara somehow lives through all of that, which is a little bit silly. Spartan, meanwhile, is gonna end up going down. They get the duel onto the, self-Astral from Rubik. Nicely played there. Matumba Man's gonna live through the duel. Another couple Lotus Orbs are gonna be exploding everybody's eardrums as Madara goes back to the fountain and tries to keep him off of it, but is not feeling like it's gonna be super easy. Wow. Other two heroes get dropped in just a couple of seconds.
Yeah, now just waiting for Miracle to come back, and there he is.
Well, Echo Shell goes off of Madara now. They're going to be able to break the Lincolns of him for a moment. Meanwhile, GH just ready to save at any point. If anybody drops low here, they're going to be able to pull him back up and bring him to life. Look at the heals from a Tumble Man. Madara just trying to do whatever he possibly can, but now he's outside of his own base, and they might be able to bring him real low. Reaper Scythe not doing quite enough damage, able to jump back out and away. GH dropping low as well. Madara, oh, they get another Astral out from Kuroki. Iowa's not going to go down, and now the right click's starting to go. The BKB has already been popped there for Miracle. They drop down the OD. E-Blade out and all, roaring Madara in the midst of it, and well, they get the duel, but look at how quickly that Legend Commander ends up dropping. Liquid again looking quite strong.
Very nice draft here, and very well executed too. Like, this is one where you could see some people pulling this one out and just floundering, but Liquid ownage. That mid lane went so well for Miracle. It just slowed down Thug. He never really felt like a scary factor. The Legion Commander had no way to snowball, had no ally to help really set up for good duels. The StarLadder didn't have a way to accelerate himself. It felt like the first 5 or 6 minutes just made Abstinence game very difficult.